Carter Starocci concludes his NCAA career, the only 5-time national champion. He takes out Chance Marsteller. And now to get to Zahid Valencia, he'll have to beat his teammate, Kyle Dake. We are underway, 86 kilograms. In the blue, that's Carter Starocci. And in the red, Kyle Dake.
This match is going to tell us a lot about both wrestlers, but especially Starocci. Is he ready to contend for world medals on the senior level right now?
Level change attempt there by Kyle Dake. We've got a black eye against Parker Kekheisen. Mean double leg from Parker. Split his eye open. Then Dake went on to score 11 unanswered after that. Powerful chest wrap on display. And Dake takes one to the eye, gathers himself. Much has been discussed about Kyle Dake making the move up from 74 to 86, a 26-pound jump, how he would look. He's looked fantastic, but to get back on the world team, he's gonna have to beat some greats. Carter Starocci right here, and then potentially Zahid Valencia, should he win. Collar and underhook there by Carter Starocci. As he snaps out of that hook. The question for Kyle Dake, can he get to the legs of Carter Starocci and score? Starocci used expert timing to take down Chance Marsteller. Fired a single leg, it was defended, he dropped right back in, finished a double to a lace, and that was essentially the match. Low stance there from Dake, trying to drive. Neither guy has even really approached the zone. They've been locked up in the middle of the mat. Someone's going on the clock soon, and it's going to be Carter Starocci.
Yeah, so much of Dake's offense, especially as his career has progressed, has been predicated upon his control ties, his power, controlling the center of the mat. And can he do that here against Starocci? Hasn't been able to show it too much just yet.
See at the senior level, sometimes they really use that first period as a feeling out process, getting a little bit of information, and they really formulate their strategy for that second period, and that really feels like what we've seen in this bout. Point goes up, Dake into the lead, 1-0. Both guys showing extreme caution against the other. They both know an errant attack could have disastrous consequences. And they're both wrestling as such as Dake changes levels, tries to score, nothing there. Good fake from Carter Starocci, garners a reaction. .13 to go here in the first period. Another level change from Starocci, shot by Kyle Dake. And Starocci picked up the hands a little bit after one, right those last 10 seconds. Something to note, 30 seconds for the break, and then they'll be back out here. Just a 1-0 lead for Kyle Dake, and you have to assume if things don't change, Dake will go on the shot clock. I believe he's already been warned.
Yep, and this is the match we expected to see. Tactical, low scoring, defensive. Neither wrestler putting themselves in any risk. So it feels like one exchange in the second period is going to decide this match.
So it's, Kozak mentioned this earlier, it is hot and muggy in this building, so these guys are extra sweaty, so they're headed back to the corners to get wiped down. So they're dry for at least 4 seconds of this match. Now back underway here in the second. Hard club by Carter Starocci. He's picking up his hands, the motion on both sides escalating. Another shot attempt from Kyle Dake. Not fully committed though. Hand down there. by Dake, and now Kyle Dake hit for passivity. He will go on the shot clock here, so he'll have 30 seconds to score. Another shot attempt. Just cannot get through the head hands of Carter Starocci. Carter's positioning has really set him apart. 2:15 to go now. 13 on the shot clock. Dake is having a hard time moving Starocci around. And there the point goes up. It's 1-1 in favor of Starocci by criteria. Now short offense position. Can Starocci try to score? They haven't been in this spot. And now Kyle Dake is in the zone here. Will Starocci he was trying to pick him up and potentially get a step out, but they blow it dead prior. 1:47 to go. Starocci leads 1-1 by criteria.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a wrestler go on the activity clock again.
I agree. And now Dake trying to make his case for that, holding center, and it's working as the mat official begins to indicate towards Carter Starocci. Another shot attempt. Dake holding center and firing. Even those half shots could curry favor with the mat official. 1:22 to go.
And you see Dake.
Another shot, high crotch. Dake lifting, trying to defend now is Carter Starocci. Head in the knee for Kyle Dake. He's in a decent position to finish. Can he pick that foot up? This could be the sequence that decides the match. He's stepping up in better position now as Kyle Dake. Nothing yet. There's the two for Kyle Dake. Takes the lead 3-1. 1 minute to go. And now a gut wrench for Kyle Dake. Is he even going to work for it? Is he going to save his energy? Not too often you see Kyle Dake not work hard for a gut wrench. That shows he knows he's got to hang on these 46 seconds because Starocci's about to unleash the storm, trying to get those points. Starocci will need a 2-point move or to get to 4 points. Starocci taking some ground. .25 as Starocci takes a shot. He grounds himself, so no step out. And they're going to go attention against Dake. They want to see him stay more engaged.
They're going to wipe this mat off. It is hot and humid in here. Guys are sweating. Yeah. Mat's getting slippery. We haven't seen Starocci get his hands locked yet on Kyle Dake's legs.
No.
21 to go.
And Starocci just circling, even though they're just circling around, even though they're trying to dry the mats. And then Dake continues to circle away. Uh-oh.
A little smile.
And that's hilarious. Okay, underway. Last 20 seconds. Starocci trying to get a score. In deep on the leg. Can he get it? But how does Dake get his legs back so easily? And he comes under. One not even offered. White paddled across the board. 10 seconds to go. Starocci going after him. That's going to be one. Now, Starocci still has to get to 4 points. 3-3 doesn't get it done.
And a caution in one.
And a caution in one. It's 3-3. Dake's leading by criteria. 1 point now for Starocci. He'll do it. He just needs a step out. Dake has to stay engaged. And a shot from Starocci. 5 seconds to go. Dake has to stay in the middle. Shot from Carter. Can he get the finish? What's the call? What's the call? Time is up. They don't do anything. They're saying no takedown.
We're going to see a challenge.
I mean, you have to throw the brick, or they're going to talk about it.
I thought time was still on the clock when Dake hit his butt, but he had the chest wrap. I don't think he exposed.
I don't either. But is it just a takedown? 2 blew the call. As of right now, Carter Starocci just beat Kyle Dake, but there's a brick on the mat. They're going to look at it. They're going to determine if the takedown was earned.
Wow.
This would be unbelievable. They're already looking at it. For sure, Kyle Dake does not expose, but the call on the mat is a takedown.
Was time
and that's what they're looking
on the
at.
clock?
And that's the other question.
There was 6 seconds left when the action started.
And I don't see a clock
It's so
on
hard
the
to
scoreboard. Just an unbelievable, dramatic conclusion. And it's not certain which way this should go. This is something that's going to be debated. Is it 2? Is it not 2?
Watching it live, I thought there was a second still on the clock when Dake hit his butt. And so then the question, is that a takedown?
And now the chest wrap position, you see that commonly referred to when they're kind of between the legs on the double. He's head outside, has him drop
there
down.
it is.
And how much time do you see on the clock there? And now, does he pass all the way behind? You know, what's going to be the...
They're certainly taking a look at this. We know that you can't see at home the replays that we are looking at in the arena here. It is so close.
Normally, I have a strong feeling which way it should go. I don't have a strong feeling. I really, in this scenario, I don't know.
The call's coming in.
All right, let's watch. Take down Starocci.
No,
Oh,
no,
wait, no?
no.
He said 2 points blue. Wait.
Kyle Dake is the winner.
Whoa! They said 2 points blue. I'm sorry, Kyle Dake the winner.
Wow.
What did you hear?